Hey there, language learners, and welcome back to the channel. Every Saturday, we're running free online card game events for language learners all over the world. We have Spanish, Turkish, Mandarin, and Japanese in a rotation every Saturday. For the schedule of events, you can visit languagecardgames.com, and you can also sign up to play there. I want to start off by sharing with you a screenshot of last Saturday's Spanish game, which was a really fun one. It was hosted by Ian. Our veteran players, Ruzel and Fatima, were there to play. And then we have a new a native Spanish speaking teacher named Mary Angelica in the room to teach and to guide. And Ian said this was a really fun game because almost all the cards in the deck were used. So as you can see, there's a lot of cards on the board. The players accumulated a lot of points, and also they got to use the challenge cards or the verb cards that Ian created, which sort of coaxes and supports players into speaking more challenging types of sentences about the topics. This game has over 100 different topics in it that players can speak about in single words, short phrases, or even, complete sentences or multiple sentences, depending on their ability level. So apart from having high-level speakers of the target language or native level speakers of the target language in the room, we also have some pre-built study guides for these languages that I already mentioned, which you can use to study and see some example sentences that you could say during the game. So I could send you that in advance if that would help you feel more comfortable to join us. Now I want to share with you some of the reviews from last Saturday's Spanish game, and we're gonna get to the Japanese game in just a minute. But I wanted to show you some of the reviews that people left here on Twitter. So you can join me on Twitter at Lang Card Games, Lang Card Games, and that's where a lot of our players connect and leave reviews, leave feedback, talk about the games. So that's a comment from Fatima there. There's something left by Ian, and also there's Ruzel. So this is a fun place for us to connect and support each other's posts and share about our progress. So I welcome you to join us there. Now let's head over to the website, Language Card Games. This is where you can always see the upcoming schedule of events and sign up to play. So you can see the full schedule of November games there and the date and time of the games. Next Saturday will be Japanese. We have a great Japanese crew led by Ian. Japanese is really his target language that he's after, though he does help us to host other games. So there's a lot of veteran players in that group, which makes it really fun. So next Saturday is Japanese, and then we're going to have Mandarin and Turkish later in the month. And here I'm collecting posts that different players made to talk about the game, so you can see exactly what people thought. There's a lot of different players that I've screenshotted there. You can see what they thought, and then there's the quick and easy sign up form right there. So basically, I'm going to stop the share now. So basically, what we're doing is we're welcoming players of all levels to come out and actually make friends and connect with each other through the target languages that they love. One of the things that I'm trying to fight against or provide a solution for is sort of our modern day illness where everybody's stuck on their devices, feeling that sense of ennui, that sense of isolation and feeling unhappy, but not really knowing why. And the thing is, it's because they're not making real connections. They're not making friends with real people. They're not setting aside the time to connect with other people in real time and spend time with them and get to know them. So that's what I think is one of the most fun parts about language learning. That's what I want to try to encourage. And I've designed this game, which it is fantasy themed. I think the fantasy genre goes hand in hand with language learning. We've been doing these online games since April of 2023, almost every Saturday, and we've we've cultivated a group of around 50 or 60 people who are really starting to get to know each other well. Some of them are only learning one language, so they might come out once a month because every Saturday is a different language. But some of them are learning two or even three languages, which we have groups for. So they're coming out every Saturday. So they're deriving a tremendous amount of value from what we do because their target language is being enriched, but they're also making friends, and making memories. So that's a super important thing about what we're doing. The game is called Heading into Language Land. You can read more about it on the blog of my website, and there's also a YouTube video playlist about it. You can learn how to play the game. You can see live playthroughs. There's a physical copy of the game you can play with on the table. There's the virtual version that we use on the computer when we play our online games, and there's printable versions as well. There's foil cards. There's the ability to design your own cards. So we have an amazing resource package, and really we're laying out an incredible journey for you as a language learner. So I highly recommend it. You can leave me a comment on this video if you want to learn more, if you have a specific question, or you can contact me at languagecardgames@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye bye for now.